we would like to welcome a woman who proves reinvention knows no age limit. Today, you might find her strutting, and yes, she will strut up here, down fashion runways or striking a pose in a designer gown in front of a camera. After years of caregiving, personal loss, and obstacles, she learned how to transform adversity into an elegant new chapter of her life. Please join me in welcoming Janney Gwo.
You like my runway walk, right? Thank you. If you had told me just a few years ago that I'd be walking a runway in front of hundreds of people at 62 years old, I would have laughed and said, no, that's not my life. And yet, here I am. Good evening, everybody. My name is Janney Gwo. I am a professional civil engineer and a fashion model. For most of my career, my walk was between blueprints, design reports, construction site with hard hat, and now 4-inch heels, hair makeup, light and cameras, and all of you. I was born and raised in China. I came to the United States for graduate school at 21. Left me at my graduate school workstation, right? Miss International pageant. That was my very first time ever wear makeup. While on college, on campus, and I met my late husband. We married, had 2 children, and we built our lives together. That's my very cute family photos there. But life really follows a straight line. When our children were in elementary school, my husband was diagnosed with cancer. For nearly 10 years, hospitals and treatments became norm until his passing when our children entered high school. At the same time, I was also caring for my mother, who had Parkinson's disease. And at the same time, while I was working full-time as a civil engineer and taking care of a home business and raising children. Not long after, I was landed in the hospital in the ER with blood pressure below 40, adrenal gland collapsed, life-threatening. I lost so much weight below critical level. My world was basically around my bed for years. I thought my life was ending, but I didn't know is life was quietly resetting the stage for me. One day, my daughter came to my room and trying to comfort me. And she said, "Mom, don't worry. supermodels are all skinny like you. You just need to get stronger. So she showed me the photos and videos. That moment planted seed in me. For the first time in decades, I felt a spark of excitement. I began building my medical team, slowly rebuilding my body step by step, rewiring my mindset, caring for my spirit, and starting to create new life stories. I began saying yes to things that excited me, including my very first runway walk in my late 50s. Thank you. My first magazine feature. Walking at the Lamborghini showroom. New York Fashion Week. New York Fashion Week when I turned to 60. Thank you. Looks glamorous, right? But here's the truth. What you don't see is the work behind the glamour. Daily training, practice runway walking in my living room, taking professional classes, strengthening my body, and wearing heels, high heels, for hours until they feel natural. And also, I had to learn makeup, something I've never done myself before. So when I first put on high heels, and I thought, are these come with a seatbelt? They're not safe. I can't balance. You had that experience, right? A couple years ago, when I first tried applying makeup on my face, it looked like a toddler gone wild with a coloring book. One Saturday morning, my son walked in, and he was so concerned, looked at me, "What happened to your eyes, Mom?" When I told him I was practicing makeup, and he said, "I just want my naturally beautiful mom back." And he was too scared to look at me all day. But the real work wasn't just about heels, makeup, or runway. It was about mindset. It was about letting go the old me with my old stories, widow, survivor, and step into my second act as a model, a woman with power, a woman with voice, a woman who has been through life and fall in love with life again. That mindset transformed my health issues and my losses into assets and blessings that now give me strength, passion, and purpose. We just missed one, but the one before that was a photo shoot in Mexico, and this is a couture and car fashion show at American Car Museum a couple months ago. Oh. Another magazine cover. Signed with a top model agency this year. Thank you. Professional now. You are never too old, so you're never too old. You're never too sick or underweight or overweight or whatever other people tell you, to create a life you want. And sometimes all it takes is just one step of courage. For me, that step was on the runway. Runway is just a piece of flooring. But when you walk it, believing yourself, it becomes a bridge from who you were to who you're becoming. So your second act may not be on the runway. It could be starting a business, traveling, or falling in love again, or simply giving yourself permission to dream. Whatever that is, it is up to you to take that first step. Thank you. I want to thank 4 to 5 Magazine for having me here tonight. A special thank you to my designer, Abir, from Taking 1 Second for this beautiful outfit. And to everyone has supported me, I want to thank you. And I want to thank you all. I love you all.